We're moving out. It's taking a minute, but while it's doing that, I'm going to just let you know I am Phyllis Nash. I'm one of the four co founders here at Akana. And like I said, I am speaking to you from Chicago, Illinois, where it's rainy outside, but that's okay because it's still beautiful. And so, guys, I have one of our leaders on the line with us this morning who's going to share his excitement and his enthusiasm, and his team is moving and he is gearing up for our biggest quarter ever in the history of our business. And so he's laying those seeds, planting those seeds right now. As I have told and advised many people to do. It doesn't start. You got to harvest when your harvest comes. And so he's making the way, talking to his team. They're all on point. They're all in doing the same thing. They're doing the call that their leader is calling. And so I just want him to share with you how he is already dealing with Christmas. Christmas started in July, right? It'll just end up back in December. But he has, since that time, been making his way and teaching his team the things to do, using the systems, calling the plays, and getting results. None other than our own diamond, Minister Willie Mooney. Take it away.
Great morning, Phyllis. Great morning, everybody. You still there? Hello?
I'm here, and we hear you, dear.
Oh, okay. Just making sure everybody can hear me. Well, it's always an honor and a pleasure to be before you. And just thank you for inviting me out to this call just to speak. I'm always, well, I can't say I'm usually, I have to find something to get me excited. Sometimes I'm self-motivated, but sometimes I could be kind of iffy. You know, that comes with the territory of Leos. Yep, happy birthday. Shout out to all the Leos. This is our month. But you know what? I'm going somewhere with this, in that it is always something during the time of resistance, since we've been talking about this, to be reminded of, why am I in this space? What am I doing? And I mean, I go up and down sometimes, Phyllis. So today is the 15th, and I wake up in the morning and I have to recalibrate often to ask myself, what am I doing today? Before I go into that, special shout out to those who qualify for the retail retreat, and special shout out to those who are still running, because it's not over. I heard that list. Some people have already crossed the threshold of 450, and I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you, you're not far away. Knowing the numbers, I mean, hey, shoot for 500 in CV. I think you'll get it. Shoot for 1,000 in CV, and I know you'll get it. But back to what I was sharing, Phyllis, is I have to constantly remind myself every morning, what am I doing? Recalibrate. And it starts with, a lot of times, why am I doing it? What is my why? And then I kick in to thinking about what resources I have at hand to achieve whatever goal I want to achieve. The reason that I ended up at Akana is because I had a goal, and it really wasn't to join what we are, which is a direct sales company. Literally, it was to make more money. Fast forward, just saying the reasons that I was driving so hard and everything that has led me to where I am today. It's only been because of my goals and my reasons why. The first reason why was my wife, and she wasn't my wife at the time. That's my story. Then being exposed to what it is that we have when it comes to the flat belly. Again, I wasn't trying to be plant-based. I'm a Leo, a carnivore. Was a Leo. Well, I'm a Leo, but I was a carnivore. But again, looking at my wife's bioscan and being driven also by your results, Phyllis. Then I find myself learning more and being self-developed in this industry. I literally became a student of the industry. I did not want to join a direct sales company. I did not want to join another failed multi-level marketing company. But it was something, and it is something special about Akana, that it just keeps inviting me to all these resources that are benefiting my life in so many different areas. It feels like a ministry to me, but it also feels like I'm right back in college. And I feel like I'm on campus again, just learning, developing. And now I'm not, feels like my team is like my fraternity. And the people that I get to expose to feels like the new people that I'm meeting on campus. Doesn't matter if I'm Ubering. And then I still keep it in my mind, the number of people that I meet, what's my goal. So the retail retreat, and that contest, and I'm rambling, but I'm still going somewhere. But this is my story. The retail retreat, I really wasn't trying to win the contest in a way of competing with other distributors. What kicked me off was Minister Ernestine and really paying attention to it was her goal, being she's my team, part of my team. As long as I've been knowing her, I'm thinking about her sitting in the 420 conference, and she asked the couples. I remember the Deldonados being up there, and she was just trying to find out what was the way that she can get her husband interested in what she was doing in Akana. And many of them responded, take him on a trip. If you take him on a trip with all of the things that we do, he probably will gravitate to the culture. We've seen that before. This is why I love going on trips. I met Bernadine Kirkland's husband, amazing man of God, and so many different people I met. But back to the story. So I heard her story, and we went to work. I don't even think she realized what it was that we were doing. But I was like, you got to win first place in that trip and that retail contest so that you can pretty much seal the deal on taking your husband on the trip. So we ran that first month of April. Then I said, by golly, she won. The Deldonados won as well. So I know both of them going, Minister Ernestine and Ken are going. But then I said, man, I want to go. Wouldn't make no sense for Minister Ernestine to go and I don't go, and how many other teammates. But really, I was like, darn it, I don't want to pay for it. I got to take Ann, my wife. So let me go to work. Another goal, my reason why. So I went to work, and nothing could tell me, especially because of my financial situation. Man, we got Phyllis, the resistance is real. Financially, we got so much money going out to the building, paying rent. Ooh, it's rough. So I definitely wasn't trying to pay for a trip. And because Melissa was offering us a pathway, I went to work, and I knew I wanted to take Ann. And while I was doing that, it's about the money, but it's not about the money. I love my team. I couldn't see myself going without taking my team. So one thing that kind of kicked in with me was not just taking my team, but overall, what's my reason why? Why did I even, while I'm running in this contest, while I keep doing what I'm doing with Akana, what is my passion? And honestly, my passion never changed. I want to affect the kingdom. I want to be a catalyst in the world that leaves a legacy. Akana has the resources that allows me to do that, which is why I'm all Akana. And you probably hear me doing everything and it's connected to Akana. And I'll tell you, sometimes my wife probably gets sick of me talking about Akana. It's the real deal in the household. She loves and motivates me and pushes me. And she doesn't discourage me because my environment and who I listen to. I love Dr. Ross. Dr. Ross' message yesterday that talked about who do you listen to? Who do you have in your ear? So one positive thing about my household and even about the people that I surround myself by, they encourage me when it comes to my goals, and they encourage me in this space. And even when I get those ups and downs that I'm talking about, that I started out talking about, I keep rolling. I keep trying to self development, feed myself with good information. Now, the thing is that I can't run blind. And you've taught us that, Phyllis. Like, can't run blind. If I have a goal, I have to have a strategy or system on how to get there. And this is where my numbers brain kick in because I know I've seen some good checks. I've seen some good checks with Akana. I mean, it's always fun to celebrate and be in the environment, the purple part, all these different things. And I want people to celebrate it with me. But knowing the system and the compensation plan just makes it make sense, you know. And I'm not just talking about SENSE. I'm talking about CENTS. It adds up. So I try my best to plug into whatever it is that our CEO or that the company puts out there that just makes things add up, and then plug everybody that I know into it. Um, and that I keep replaying. I keep hitting that button of replay to the point in which my team catches on fire because I'm not stopping because of my goals. My team catches on fire, and then we are just contagious. It's this I can't, and it's just a cycle of development, and that I keep running over and over again. And then what happens organically is people pay attention even when I don't think that they are. And this is how a fraternity brother like William or Kenneth Elam, this is years in the making, 4 years, 5 years, we're 5 years old now, that people who have watched me, they figure something has to be going on with this dude and with this company because he hasn't stopped. And he looks different. He even talks different. That's just self development. That's just, man, I tell you, we got a lot of different things that helps us work on ourselves. And I am a product of the product. I'm not perfect at it, but I am a product of a product. So it's easy to just pass a brochure and share with people what I'm doing. So prayerfully, I use the word momentum. And I believe that the fire starter is what kicks off Mo, the big momentum. So if I stay on fire, I think it'll be contagious to anybody who's around me. And that's my play, Phyllis. That's if I can encourage anybody, whether it is a health goal, a flat belly goal, man, get around that person or stay up under that leader or around that leader. Or we have an amazing leader in Phyllis Nash when we hear her voice. Grab them, grab the hem of their garment, and then just try your best to catch on fire like they're on fire. Because we have the right company, it's the right time, and then you'll find yourself in momentum, and you never know who you may attract. And that's my story, Phyllis. Back to you. Hello. Hello. Did I lose everybody? Oh man. Oh, feel free to unmute if y'all still there. Anybody?
We're
Hmm.
still we're
Oh,
still
cool.
here.
Oh, okay. I thought I was talking to myself. Well, praise God. Phyllis must have got disconnected. Well, you all, it is 8:15. Um, man, love you all. There's not a person in Akana that I don't meet, that I don't love. It just comes from the heart. You all, with that being said, enjoy. Like enjoy the company, embrace the company. We are in the right place at the right time. A lot of positive things are happening and going on. It doesn't matter where you are. I will drop this nugget. It doesn't matter where you are. My last nugget is the battle of the blood types. Man, I would get with your leader, get with your upline, and ask them what is going on. And if they say they don't know, then by all means, tell them to get in contact with somebody. Get in contact with me. I'll let them know, but you don't want to miss September the 21st. And the momentum to leading up to that starts now. What is your blood type? And who around you know theirs? With that being said, that's good. How does our CEO say? I will see you at the top, the very top, the tip top, and busting through the top. Love you all. God bless.